and my computer's being slow. Okay, so today we're gonna talk about the heart chakra. I love the heart chakra. Now, the color of the heart chakra is green, which is kind of surprising, since it should be pink, right? Anyway, but it's green, and it is in the center of your chest, where your heart is right here. Your heart chakra is right here, right there. And its element is air, and its vowel sound when you're doing the tuning is ah. So it's like ah, like that. Whew, it's making me cough. If you're on, say hi, and if you have any questions, let me know. If you're watching the replay, do #replay. Okay. So let me tell you more things about this. So I have a rose quartz stone in the shape of a heart I was going to go get and show you, and I totally spaced it and ran out of time. So stones for this are rose quartz that are pink, and then green stones like jade, green calcite, green tourmaline, green aventurine. Oils are rose, makes sense, neroli, melissa, marjoram, everlasting, lemon, eucalyptus, jasmine, lavender. Lavender, I don't know if I've said this, but lavender is helpful for all of the chakras. So if you just want to get one oil, get lavender. When your chakra is balanced, you are not codependent. Wouldn't that be awesome? Balance your heart chakra. You're filled with trust in yourself and others, and you're fully connected to the divine, loving source of it all. You just love, full of love. When it's overactive, you love indiscriminately, like making poor loving choices, lack of proper boundaries and friendships and stuff, which is similar to the solar plexus. That's the same thing with that. You tolerate too much from others, like you let other people walk all over you. You don't take good enough care of yourself. You lose your sense of identity, which, you know, when you become a mother and you have all that stuff going on, you kind of, I mean, that happens. You give too much, you say yes to everything and everyone, codependency, just stuff like that. And I'm sure a lot of this is ringing true for some of you, if not all of you. If it's blocked, you get stuck in relationships, whether they're friendships or romantic relationships. You know, have you ever been stuck in a relationship? I sure have. And you lose the ability to follow your true calling and your true nature. And you start listening to your head more than your heart. Have you ever done that? Yeah. Sure, we could all use some love in our heart. To balance this out, do meditation. Big surprise there. You can also visualize the color green. You can paint a wall green and hang out in that room. You can do yoga poses for your heart chakra, which I wasn't able to get to all of those, but I think camel, where you like kneel on the floor and then go back and touch your legs. Camel. And my computer's being slow. I'm gonna need new internet and a new computer, or just new internet. I don't know. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm sorry. Okay, so these are kind of hard things. I mean, they might not be hard for everyone, but it's not just like, hey, do this thing, like do this, and anyway, super good at explaining this. Practice the art of acceptance, like accepting people and accepting what's going on, and just not holding on to things so much, like letting things change. Don't hold on to feelings. Like, I know I've talked about this before, but emotions are energy in motion. And so when you have an emotion, you're not supposed to just like stuff it down. Like that's what you, right? You're not supposed to stuff it down. You're supposed to act on that. Like it's an emotion. Like if you put your hand on the stove, that's a sign that, hey, you should move your hand. It's getting burnt, you know, it's not a good thing. So when you feel an emotion, it's your body's way of saying, hey, something's going on, maybe you should do something about that. So if you're getting angry about something, hey, maybe there's a boundary you need to set, or maybe you need to do that, or you know, if you're getting irritated, like, oh, hey, maybe you need a block journal about something and figure that out. So so deal with your feelings, and One moment, please. Oh, share your emotions with people. Like, don't, like I said, don't just block them down. Like, be open with people and share it with people. Like, if you're feeling some way, share it. You know, don't you just, like, we get to a point where we're like, oh, I don't want to share my emotions. It's just too much. But you know, when you like confide in a friend or your partner or something, and you just feel bad, share. Your heart wants to share and be open. So this is kind of in the middle of everything. In the emotion code, they talk about a heart wall, and if you're interested in finding out what your heart wall is made up of and how thick it is, and like maybe find out what's going on there and get that taken care of. Heart walls aren't good. So Talisha says that the heart chakra, that it rings true for her. Or I should say it did. So I'm assuming that means that Talisha has worked through her heart wall and balanced her heart chakra, and is doing so much better in those things, which I agree, because Talisha is a very loving person. Okay. So the parts of the body that this affects is your heart, your lungs, your respiratory system, arms and hands and muscles. And that's super interesting because my muscles are tight and stuff, and I have issues with my arms and hands. That's really interesting. Physical ailments you can get. High blood pressure, that makes sense. Passiveness, lethargy, asthma, pneumonia, autoimmune disorders, muscle tension, breathing difficulties, chest pain, and other heart problems. And psychologically, this deals with relationships, acceptance, self-control, compassion, guilt, forgiveness, harmony, peace, renewal, and personal growth. So, guys, ladies, women, friends, sisters, I just can't stop sometimes. The heart chakra is so important to, like, they're all super important. Like I said before, the root chakra is the base, is the foundation, and the heart chakra is just so important because the relationships are important, and our relationship with ourselves is important, and what else was I say? Dealing with our emotions and not just pushing them down. Like, there's a mind-body connection, and down your emotions, they're getting stored in your body and causing problems. And just deal with your emotions. Be open with them. So Talisha says, what have I felt from working on this area? So as I've worked on this area of working on my heart chakra, I feel feelings more. Like, it's weird. You grow up and you grow up in a house that isn't that loving. That's hopefully isn't all of us. And you just don't feel your emotions, and you push them down, and for some reason the negative ones are just easier. But my heart has opened up. Like I said yesterday, I can feel my heart chakra. It's crazy. Like, if somebody says something, I'm like, oh, I can feel it in my heart chakra. But also, if like my little boy gives me a hug, oh, I can feel it in my heart chakra. I can feel love from him going into my heart chakra, and I can feel my love for other people. Like, it's getting excited right now. But yeah, just being able to feel my love for other people and their love for me, and my relationships have improved, and my ability to share my emotions and how I'm feeling, and care for myself more, and I love myself more, it's so great. So I'm sure that answers your question, Talisha. You're giving me thumbs up. Hey Talisha, what kind of things have you done to help your heart chakra? Because you said you had issues with that, and now you don't anymore. So we'll give Talisha a minute to share. And if you're watching the replay, ask your questions. Okay, hopefully Talisha will type something in. We'll see. If not, that's okay. Tomorrow we're going to be talking about the throat chakra, and now this is one that I have had so many problems with. Like I had a day where I felt like I was, like, my asthma. I have asthma, and I felt like when I don't take my asthma pills, I feel just, oh, so awful. I don't know how to explain how I feel, but I had one day where I'm like, I feel like I'm drowning in my throat. I feel like I'm absolutely drowning in my throat. And I have a sister-in-law who learned Reiki from Talisha, actually. That's how I met Talisha, is through my sister-in-law. And and she did a distance session on me, and man, it was amazing. Like, so many things happened after that, and I man, that day I was saying all sorts of stuff. Anyway, so Nicole, hi. Okay, so Talisha says, similar to me, that she can love more openly. She feel like she no longer has to block out love that her husband gives her because she was fearful. Yeah, you can be more braver in your relationships. Like, just open up to people. It's so cool. Anyway, okay. That's all I have to say, because I could just rant on forever. So if you want, do something for your heart chakra tonight. Do something for you. Like, do a self-care thing. Like, if you're doing whatever her name is, Nicole. If you're doing Nicole's 5-day money challenge, and today is to go buy yourself something nice, go buy yourself something nice, something that speaks to your heart chakra, that just makes you feel all good and warm and fuzzy inside. I am going to go buy a cutting board, which sounds silly, but man, I need a nice cutting board, and that's something nice I can do for me. So anyway, okay, now I'm just ranting on again. So I will be posting soon the information, the document about the heart chakra, and tomorrow we'll talk about the throat chakra. And I don't know when yet. I need to look at how my day's gonna go. But thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you later.